I've wanted to go paragliding ever since I saw folks do it on TV. So I packed up the old wheelchair Conestoga and headed out to Switzerland. I went paragliding twice with our good friends at the Alpine Center. The first time I went with Peter, and the second time with Stefan. Both these guys are world-class paragliders. In fact, all the people at the Alpine Center were world-class people. In fact, I liked it so much I wrote a story about it. I posted it on my webpage. It's called Wind Riders of the Alps, and it's on www.genosplace.org. Feel free to download it. As you can see, we spared no expense on special effects. And I mean no expense. Here we are in Interlaken, Switzerland. There's Geno on the left, Peter in front of me, and Stefan on the right of your screen there, getting me hooked up in a harness. You can see my chair in the background. We took the wheels off of it. If we hadn't done that, that chair would easily have rolled downhill. Here's a view through my Adventure Cam 2 from Biosports. This is a fantastic little camera. I mounted it on my helmet, and so you'll be seeing what I see, or I should say what I saw when I went paragliding. They're getting me all set up on a hill, getting ready for takeoff. We actually spent some time there getting ready, perhaps 10 minutes or so, just making sure the harness was on properly, making sure all the lines weren't tangled and were in good working order. There's Geno on the right. He's telling Lawrence, "Oh, you better move from there." So Lawrence picks up the camera and is about to move, but no worries, I've still got my adventure cam on, and we'll get a good view here. So the guys are picking me up here. I'm strapped in a tandem harness to Peter while Stefan and Geno hold me up here. They're going to take a few steps here, and that paraglider just fills up with air right away. A few more steps and we're airborne. We're up and away. Here's a view through the Adventure Cam 2 from Biosports. Oh yeah, freeze a bird. Here we go. A better view through the Adventure Cam. Great little camera. I love it. We're making some turns in the air. You can see we're not really losing much elevation. We just keep making these gentle turns. Peter found some good thermals to keep us up there for a while. Here's a view again through the Adventure Cam 2. Here we go, turning again. We just kept making some turns over and over again, staying up as long as we could. Here we go, turning again. We made quite a number of turns. But it was a good day. We had good thermals, so we were able to stay up quite a while. Here's a picture of me and Peter. Peter took 5th place in world competition in paragliding the same year that I went to Interlaken. Here you can see the beautiful blue waters of the glacier-fed rivers in Interlaken. They have all sorts of paragliders, from beginning and novice to expert class. Now the ones we were in were pretty stable, but when Peter and Stefan are flying in competition, they take paragliders that are inherently very unstable. And the reason for that is they're a lot better for acrobatics. They can do all sorts of turns in them, all sorts of maneuvers very easily. Here's a picture of Stefan and myself. Stefan holds a world paragliding record of staying up for 8 hours and traveling a distance of 197 kilometers. The whole staff there at the Alpine Center were great. I found them on the web, www.alpincenter.org. If you do a Google search for Alpine Center and paragliding in Switzerland, you'll find them there. We took a plane to Zurich, Switzerland, and from there took a train to Interlaken. The train was only 2 hours long. When we arrived in Zurich, we stayed the night, and then the next morning I called Michelle at the Alpine Center and told her we'd be there in a couple hours. Just took the train, very efficient over there in Switzerland. Got to Interlaken, and from there walked to our hotel. Lawrence loaded me up with luggage, and we walked there. It was very convenient. It was a nice short walk. Here across the valley, on a clear day, you can see the Eiger. The Eiger is a very famous mountain peak there in Switzerland. If you saw the movie Eiger Sanction with Clint Eastwood, you would have seen the Eiger there. But this is where it's at in Interlaken, Switzerland. A lot of people still climb the Eiger. It's a world famous climbing destination. And Interlaken is a world-class destination for paragliding too, and no wonder. Just look at this scenery. It's beautiful. Perfect place to do paragliding. We stayed up so long paragliding that the battery on my Adventure Cam 2 from Vial Sports went dead before we actually landed. I thought you might like to see what it looks like to see a paraglider land though. So here you go. And hey, thanks for joining us on Geno's Place.